what are some of the steps that one needs to consider, legal steps that one needs to consider before making the investment?
Thank you, Basal, for inviting me. Um, Let me say that first of all, I want to wish all the fathers a happy Father's Day. As the main consideration to make, especially when you're buying land, is looking at the documentation. That is a very important thing that you need to do. And the first question that you should ask yourself is, does the land have a title deed? Then, if the land has a title deed, who is written on that title deed as an owner? After answering those questions, you now go to asking about now the documentation of that person who is selling, who in other words we call the vendor. So if the vendor is a natural person, you need to ask yourself, does that person has an ID, and is that ID what is written in the title deed? If it's an artificial person is a company, we need to know who are behind that company. In other words, who are the directors and the shareholders. So you need to do something we call a search to know who are the real owners of that piece of property. And by that, what you do is you do something we call as a company search. Yeah, so documentation is something which is very key, and it's something that you cannot be able to leave out.
Can we quickly say this is due diligence?
Yes, yeah, just to define, maybe because some people are hearing it for the first time, due diligence is like an investigation you want to carry out, especially for the property that you want to buy. Yeah, and due diligence is a process, and part of that due diligence is you need to carry out what we call a search. Yeah, that is the first step when you're buying a property, and it's also important that you engage professionals to carry it out for you. Even bringing a surveyor on the ground is still due diligence, just to ensure that the size that is written on the title is what appears on the ground. So it's a very wide term, but it basically means that you're investigating the title to know who is the real owner.
Vanaka Real Estate, your ideal real estate partner.